Coach, I got to tell you, we envy you right now in that nice dry studio as we are at soggy and windy Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. 30 base.
Coming to you. Check nickel.
Six, pull it high.
1-3.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. Archer. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set. 50. Plant. Pilot. 64. Weak.
Let's go, team.
Fire.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike, 55.
Hard.
55. Hey, man.
Off play action. Bartlett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
70. Indy.
Check me out. Check 55.
Look. Squeeze. Undercut. Step.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bartlett in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Now. Go.
40's the night. Hey, me and you all day.
Get it.
Here's Young. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Equinemius St. Brown. His first touchdown on the And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Bartlett. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
Come on, set. Hey, Sam off. 60 Pittsburgh.
They run on first down with Jackson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Second and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go. 8 read. Bam, bam. Ready?
On first and 10, Bartlett. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Bartlett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Back to throw. Bartlett. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they'd place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
50, plant.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Deuce.
Hey, lock it.
Check 3.
Say go.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Protein spill. Bravo.
Young working out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Owens. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Mike's 54. Watch the run.
Go.
And they just get the play off. Now Young rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Down. 60 outlaw.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
You draw forfeit. Hey, orbit.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Lions nothing.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Check. Watch the before. Turn it.
Hey, Charlie.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Young on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you now watch it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Second and 14. And this is is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Greystone travel.
On first down, it's Jackson. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. To throw on second down, Bartlett. He's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the shoot. Kill. Turn it back.
Now Jackson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Bartlett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Mike 54. Mike 50. Go.
Following the interception, Young is caught. Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
First down, Young. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
61. Matchbox right.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at that 8-yard line.
Twitch. Watch the twitch.
Pilot 64. Weak. Shoot.
On second down now, Archer. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
22-jet bomber.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Now Young. Buying he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Not today. Tight dog. Save. 36.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's get it.
Down. 70. Indy.
On 3rd down, Bartlett. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Ready? 60
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Young, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 40. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike 40. I don't even know where to go.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
But he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Third and long for Young. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
54. Mike, 54.
Stay with your man. Hey! Go! Go!
Go! Mike, 54.
It's Young on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Reed.
Mike, I got one. Watch that.
On first down, Bartlett. James has got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Open man is Higgins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 30. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
Hey, switch gear.
Ready?
Alert flare. Watch the ship. Hey.
What? Squeeze.
Watch twist.
5.
They'll try and run it up the middle. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. On first down, Archer. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on third and long. Bartlett, he's going to look. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
10 Lobo. Go.
Off the play fake. Bartlett. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Check. Lucky.
General West. Bravo. Yep.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Young. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and you.
Go.
Mike 54 is Mike.
Be driven.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Equanimous St. Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 26.
Ready.
Off play action. Bartlett. And this one's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Hey, Charlie. Fine.
To throw on 3rd down. Bartlett. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check. Check. Hot route. Hot.
Hit it.
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Now a give, right side. Archer. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 32 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quan Alexander able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now this throw caught left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Check 4, check 4. Slam, slam. Check 24, check 24.
Go, speed grip.
Here's Jackson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Don't say nothing.
Operating from the gun. Bartlett. This pass complete to Higgins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Looking to throw. Young. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. And now here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
54. Mike, 54. If you don't get this ball, let's go.
Now a first down throw for Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Young Throwing again. Flushed out right. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Young on first down. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Don't get nervous. Check 52. Shit. He's coming.
Be friendly.
They run the counter. Jackson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Rock it. 10-2 stop.
Check pass. Kill. Watch the edge.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bartlett. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Lions on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On third down, this is Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no. There was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Look at me. Zip up now.
On first and 10, Young. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run on first down. Archer. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Lions take over.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing on first down. Barkley is going to fire one deep open. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try to.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. After the sack on 1st down, Young, he'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down and 3.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40, Mike 40. Yeah.
Yo, go.
40's the mic. 40's the mic. I got it. Mike 40.
From the gun, Young. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Sanders now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
62, Lions 18. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a gain of 34. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play. An absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check. Quick that.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Set up. 70. Indy.
55. And let's pin the mirrors back.
22 jet bomber. They go.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson.
We ain't giving them nothing to say.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. Looking to throw. Bartlett. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Ready, break. Leo!
I'm coming!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw. Bartlett. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Check three.
Young here to throw. Forced out to his left. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A first down throw for Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the curl.
Young going to throw again. Throw left side complete. It's Owens. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Break.
54, right there. 54, Mike. I got him.
Ready.
Young looks to throw on first down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And Young's going to throw it here. And a big loss here as he's taken down.